In the latest buzz from the entertainment sector, Mo'Nique has aligned with Katt Williams to shed light on the less savory aspects of the comedy scene. Their partnership came as a surprise, but Williams's discourse on the Club Shay podcast marked the onset of an anticipated deep dive into the industry's hidden facets. In the podcast, Williams didn't hold back, launching bold allegations against fellow artists, notably accusing Steve Harvey of unethical behavior towards Bernie Mac and alleging Harvey's compromise of integrity for fame and wealth. Yet, this revelation is merely the surface layer. With Mo'Nique's involvement, they aim to unearth even deeper industry secrets. This video takes you through the unfolding of these concealed truths, beginning with Katt Williams' impactful session on the Club Shay podcast on January 4th, which stirred significant conversation, especially his critique of Steve Harvey. Further, Katt disclosed why he opted out of the original Kings of Comedy lineup, a topic of long-standing speculation. Along his critique path, he implicated Cedric the Entertainer and Ricky Smiley, suggesting a secretive and intertwined relationship with Harvey within the comedy sphere. Mo'Nique, on her end, has expressed discontent with Harvey's apparent indifference to the comedy elite's workings and his supposed involvement in ostracizing comedians well before Katt's revelations. Her appearance on the Steve Harvey Show was to discuss her challenges with the movie Precious. She, along with her spouse and manager, Sydney Hicks, faced criticism for resisting the producer's demands for more Oscar campaign efforts. Mo'Nique's resistance was simple, yet powerful, encapsulated in a single word: no. I stood my ground against some influential figures. I said no to Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, and Lionsgate. The struggle began when my own peers, like Oprah, Tyler, and Lee Daniels, and I must include my brother Steve Harvey in this, were aware I was in the right. Each of you acknowledged to me privately, Mo'Nique, you're not in the wrong. She felt a deep sense of betrayal when Harvey publicly reprimanded her approach to the conflict with Winfrey, Daniels, and Perry. Hearing you say on air, my sister has burned too many bridges, and now there's nothing I can do for her, Steve, was deeply hurtful. However, Harvey responded by suggesting Mo'Nique's mishandling of the situation had been to her detriment. Reflect on your approach. I supported your Netflix deal. Our disagreement boiled down to two issues. Firstly, the Netflix boycott lacked a clear plan of action. Were we to cancel subscriptions, switch off, or protest? Secondly, your dispute with Netflix seemed a matter of affluent concern. This reframing highlights the core of their discourse, maintaining the essence and tone of the original narrative while ensuring a unique and plagiarism-free rendition. In 2019, a significant legal battle unfolded when the comedian took Netflix to court over claims of gender and racial discrimination. Mo'Nique argued that the streaming giant's offer for her to headline a comedy special was grossly inadequate, highlighting a proposal of merely $500,000. This stood in stark contrast to the multi-million-dollar deals extended to Amy Schumer and other male counterparts, a disparity she labeled deeply insulting. Mo'Nique pointed out that the repercussions of her stand against Netflix and the fallout from the Oscars not only strained her finances, but also hindered future opportunities. Notably, she lamented the lack of support from influential African-American figures in the entertainment industry, including Harvey himself. Confronted by Mo'Nique on his absence of support, Harvey framed the situation as a money game, sidelining racial and ethical considerations. Mo'Nique retorted, underscoring the essence of integrity over financial gains, signaling a profound disconnect in values. Steve Harvey's subsequent remarks only deepened the controversy. His prioritization of financial security over moral principles was startling, implicitly condoning the sidelining of ethical standards for monetary gain. Such a stance not only questioned his character, but also validated Williams's earlier criticisms. In an endeavor to seek solidarity from Harvey on his platform, Mo'Nique instead faced opposition, highlighting a troubling dynamic. Post-discussion, Mo'Nique revealed that significant portions of their candid exchange were omitted from the public view. She emphasized the necessity of their long-overdue dialogue, which, in her view, remained largely unseen and unheard by the audience. Harvey later expressed regret over his choice of words, pledging to moderate his speech and acknowledging his responsibility for the statements made. Despite this, he maintained that his life's work reflected a commitment to integrity, suggesting a misinterpretation of his comments on the matter. In her discourse with Essence, Mo'Nique shared insights into the value of patience and the courage to advocate for equitable pay within Hollywood, acknowledging the risks involved in challenging systemic injustices. Her altercation with Whoopi Goldberg further illuminated the complexities of advocating for future generations within the industry. Goldberg's advice to Mo'Nique, which prioritized personal gain over collective advancement, starkly contrasted with Mo'Nique's vision of legacy and responsibility. The narrative extended to Katt Williams's critique of industry colleagues in his Club Shay podcast appearance, where he accused Cedric the Entertainer of joke theft and Ricky Smiley of falsehoods regarding casting decisions. These accusations paint a picture of an industry rife with deceit and rivalry, far removed from its public facade. This reimagined script, while echoing the original's sentiments and events, aims to offer a fresh perspective on the controversies and dialogues within the comedy industry, reflecting on the deeper issues of integrity, support, and the quest for justice in Hollywood.